there, you will not call it. Come and see these young guys as if they are in the jungle and lions are chasing them. They are chasing every ball at training. They are doing everything that you ask them to do at training. So if I want the players to respect me with respect to decisions, what should be the decision that I have to take if you were to be in my shoes? So you see the narrative. If you don't know, don't talk about it. Yeah, I will say that, and I'm giving it to them. I told them that from where they are pushing me to, a time will come. I have to tell the media what is happening. Ask him. We had a meeting. I told them that, gentlemen, one of the attributes of a coach is to defend players in public and then ridicule them in private. When you meet them one-on-one, you don't give your players out to the public to slash them. No, then you are not a coach. The coach, you have to take all the insults, the insinuations, everything. Then when you meet them, you tell them what you actually, what should be the thing. And that's what I've been telling them. And even just, was it Monday or so, today, I told them this very thing I'm telling you, that, gentlemen, it's like you are pushing me to the wall too much. If you don't sit up as so-called mature, old, senior, and experienced players, these are the 4 adjectives they brought. So-called mature, old, senior, and experienced players, and you don't live up to it, then you don't deserve a place in the first team. And I told them again that performance is not permanent; it is transient. Transient means performance is temporary. So if last season you were the super player in the team, the dynamics are different. This season is a different season. You must work for it. Other than that, I told them that if you trained 3 years ago and you get your fitness, you don't have to continue training again. Is that not it? Because it will be there. So some of them, because of the way some of you noble journalists behave, support them. So they think they can rest on their horse. What they did last season or last 2 seasons to still have a place in the team. You see, you are even pushing me to say so many things. That is the thing. No, I don't have to sell my players out. But you are saying so many things out there, which indeed, my good friend, they are like him, he's always at the cool smile. I can see the way you are looking at my face. That is the thing. That is the truth. So if you claim to be a mature, old, senior, and experienced player, show it at training. Show it. That's why I like athletics. If you want to select somebody for a competition, you line them up. On your mark, set, play. Whoever is first, he goes to compete. That's all. But for team sport, sometimes somebody may be weak somewhere, somebody may be fit somewhere. So efforts are what? Complemented. I like that adjective. Efforts are complemented. So my brother, my noble journalist, these are some of the things, and I'm sure as the interaction of folks, you get to know, so that you go and sit on your station and you don't say that coach brought in some new players, some players, and he wants them to play. You have not asked, but I want to even answer it myself. Coach brought some players, and that he wants those players to play. Do you know what happens at training? You don't know. But have you forgotten that it is the very coach who was given the opportunity to ask some players to go and to let some players stay? So I made some players to stay because by me staying at home for that 1 year and watching the team, I saw that those who I asked to stay could help in the course, what I want to do. And then, as I said earlier, wanting to bring in those Premier League players. So for instance, even those who have played, you will be surprised that I penciled so many of them down. I have a tactical sheet. Every match we play, if this player is very good, I pencil him down. So I'm fixing my tactical sheet in the house. So those Premier League players were brought in. First Division players were brought in. Division 2 players were brought in. It's all about the coach thinking that those players can help. So if you are an old player and you never worked with a coach, or you have even worked with the coach, let me even say you never worked with the coach, and you know who the coach is and what the coach represents, and the coach comes and you think that you can be a politician within the club, I tell them, most of you are politicians. I know, but I don't want to mind you. Let's stay in Kotoko after 1-2 years, they turn into politicians. They use the media to fight for positions to play. But me, as a coach, you will never get me. Because I'm so strong-minded that it's not what people say that I follow. If what you are saying is indeed the right thing, then moral values will force me to implement it. But if what you are saying is the wrong thing, then that it will not force me. The fact that something is wrong, and all of us here in the room are saying it is right, and when I come and meet it, and I know that it is wrong, because all of you are saying it is right as you join you. No, common sense will not permit me to do that. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I think today my voice has changed.
Yes, and we love that.
You see, so please, you rather should look at things critically and then talk to those issues as they are. Do not discuss issues based on emotions, but discuss issues based on practical facts. I know issues of blame and what have you will come up, and we will unveil all these things, so that you don't go out there and then go and say anything that you have to say. That is the thing.
So coach, play issue about the last time we press away. We say about how you are trying to manage the lifestyle of players so that they are doing the best out of them, which is very true to the success section. And it has become very evident that some of the players have flouted some of the rules, especially at their base. Answer on the man the last time, he said these players are professional players and we expect them to know better. Are you still going by that, or if you say this time I need to be very straight on them, or you just need them to be professional as you do?
I like the way you've taken me back, and it's good, right? Yeah, I think I said that. I was very emphatic that these are professional people. Our league is a professional league, and the good thing is that these players are adults and they should be independent people who act based on rules and regulations. We've given them that freedom to observe them behave like professionals, and to me that should be it. But looking at in just these 2-3 days, the things, as I've already told you, I don't go on social media, but my boss here showed some things to me that, coach, I know you don't go there, but let me show some of these things to you. This is videos and what have you. This is what people are agitating. There's somebody here who even told me that somebody showed him a video of some of the players who were somewhere, and that he has been trying to track those players at that venue at a particular time, but unfortunately he's not been able to hold hand on anybody. So now that there's evidence, there are graphical evidence, there are video evidence, I think the prudent thing to do now is to make sure that we tighten the boot and the knots so that they don't go off track. Football is performance based, and you can get a good performance based on what? Attitude. If their attitude with respect to lifestyle is not the best, then I think we need to revisit our approach towards them, and that is exactly what we want to do. I told them this morning, or I think yesterday, that a bad.
Hi, my name is Wairimo, and I'm studying my master's degree at Aston University in Birmingham.
Bad attitude. I told them this, and I'm treating you so talent without focus. It's like intelligence without focus. You can't go anywhere. Somebody can be very intelligent, but he's not focused in life. So you know that he's an intelligent person, but you see that where he is in life, that is not where he's supposed to be. But because he's lacking focus. So you may be talented, but if you lack focus, you will never get anywhere. What focus am I talking about? after training, when to eat, when to sleep, when to engage in your personal training. All these things are issues that are embedded in focus. That is it. And I told them again that luck comes to the prepared mind. Luck comes to the prepared mind. And what is a prepared mind? A prepared mind is a mind that is prepared physically, technically, and tactically. So you may even be walking in front of goal and somebody will kick the ball, it will hit you and it will enter. Why did the ball hit you? Because you were at the right position waiting for the ball to come, but it didn't come and it hit somebody and it hit you and it entered. You say he was lucky. He was not lucky. He was prepared to connect to the ball, only that the ball didn't get to him. So luck comes to the prepared mind. Gentlemen, you know what? I do a lot of social education, technical education, and tactical education with these boys. And I tell them that football is a terminal sport. Let's assume they are using their abilities to play. By 35 years, per research, you can't play competitively again. Somebody is a tailor, somebody is a mason, somebody is a carpenter. He goes into the job, in 3 years' time, he becomes a master. If he does everything right, and he's going to depend on this to cater for his wife and children, his family, and even his relatives. So I ask them, if you don't do the right things now, and you are 35, and you turn and look back, and you have nowhere to lay your head, and you have nothing in your account.
Okay, Mamina, Dr. Ogum, some prosopa, ye monitor, ye Kosubia, na ente, Ibu Kakra, na Yasu, Yadi